Okay, this is getting old. This is my third attempt at recording this. This is not going to be the best of the three, but it's probably what's going to get posted. Today we're going to be looking at an exclusive first look at Construct-Bots, Age of Extinction, Lockdown, and Hangnail. Taking a quick look at the box, you can see you have Lockdown and Hangnail in their combined forms. Dino becomes armor. 57 pieces. And it is Transformers authentic. Okay. Flipping it around here, you see you got Dinobot Warriors. Dinobot. Lockdown and Hangnail Dino. You have a picture of him in basic form, vehicle mode, combined form. Nice view of all the parts. You can see just how different the skeleton and everything is from between him and the Generations versions of the Construct-Bots. You also have a picture of Hangnail in his Dino mode. It does change in 7 steps, but I'm going to show you a better way of transforming it. It says available in the App Store on Google Play, but the strange thing is, you don't get a code for the game. So what that means for the game, don't know, don't care. Box, out of here. Now, instead of this nice, lovely plastic tray that you can store your parts in and stack and all that, cardboard. You do have a plastic insert there that does showcase some of the, some of the highlight parts, and it shows blueprints of Grimlock. So what that means from Grimlock, don't know. Off to the side. We will first take a look at Hangnail, the most disappointing dinosaur of all time. I say that because, moving down so you can actually see the dino, he has little to no articulation. You're going to get side to side on the head. He can look confused. He can yell at you very loudly. He can conduct an orchestra. He can bend at the knees and toes for a nice falling on his face action pose. And that really is about it for Dino mode. Now, to transform him into his exciting armor mode, what you're first going to do is you're going to want to take the hips and you're going to rotate them off to the side. And then what you're going to do further is just take the lower legs and fold them into the upper legs until they just pop off. And do the same over here. So that's the legs transformed and ready to go. You're going to take his arms, and they're just going to fold into his body and off to the side. Neck, you're just going to want to take his head and just fold it back and off. And so you have this giant gun, which is really heavy. It does fire. Relatively nice. A major difference is here's the new launcher compared to the old. Actually, let me go ahead and get this out so you can actually see said launcher. And that's just a push missile. Whereas with this, it's clipped on. You load the missile up. You're going to notice this little tab here. So it means you actually have a trigger, which is nice. So we're going to go ahead and take Hangnail in his armor mode. And we're just going to set him off to the side for 5 minutes or so while we take a look at the main feature of this. Lockdown. And here we have him in his vehicle mode. And he does look nice, as long as you're looking at him from here down. From here up, he does look like a Bayformer. They did not fix that. They really did not fix the whole vehicle back half end of a vehicle. Robot back half end of a vehicle. The front does look nice. These are actually the back half of his robot mode legs, which means you don't have to rotate the waist. So that does mean he does lose articulation in robot mode, but we'll get down to that when we get down to the transformation. You can see the Decepticon symbol is not painted. I'm not even going to start on that. He only shares 2 parts with previous generations, and that is here and here, and that is the single dog bone piece. I don't know if I have any on me right now. You would think the Decepticon symbol is a shared part, but it's not. They actually did away with pegs. So if you're getting this set hoping to do backwards compatibility, or even equipping your Bayformers with these parts, sorry, you're SOL. Pegs are out, clips are in. Yeah, you know those prone to breaking clips? That makes up roughly 50% of him. Yay. So getting down to the transformation, what we're going to do is take his back half of the vehicle and fold the hands out and around. And actually, in the official instructions, they show his hands like this, which looks dumb, because if you fold it down, then you get taillights and bumpers and stuff. I'm trying to think. Oh, the instructions are buried. Was that a vehicle mode? No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Okay. Now, getting down to those transformations, so we're going to take those hands, like I said, and just rotate them around. And then we're going to untab them from the torso and just bring them out, which does cause giant forearm syndrome in several directions now. And we'll get down to how that affects the robot mode here. But coming up here, you're just going to split the hood. And the scary part of this transformation is that's held in by a clip. So you're just going to very carefully, because these clips for the gimmick, the transformation gimmick, are easy to pop out. So what you're going to want to do is, as you're pushing down, you're just going to push off to the side. So as soon as you unclip it, it basically comes out to the side. And then just take these, and whoops, you couldn't see that. And then just basically take these and flip them up. And you have a car crashed lockdown. To transform him, you're going to take these legs, and you're just going to push down on this. And this is actually spring-loaded. This is actually spring-loaded. You'll see there are on each side two of these struts with a clear orange cylinder that actually has a spring in it. So you just want to bring these legs about like that, and then just push on this, and down the legs go. And then you just bring those legs straight around. As you can see, they have new armor on the front. Just take the feet, rotate them up, and just straighten them out. And then just do whatever you please with those. Then the arms just come down. And then you're going to grab this part and flip it down, around, and then you just wiggle it into place. And here you have Transformers Construct-Bots Age of Extinction Lockdown in his very tumor-ridden robot mode. He's got a bad case of Popeye syndrome going on here. Those forearms, though. Everyone was complaining about how they were bulking out this way. Now they're bulking out that way. Because you got these clips still here that clip onto his torso. So they get in the way. The head is sculpted in such a way, rotating him here so you can get a good look at that, that his chin is in the way so you can't look down. Let's see here. Ankles are good. Everything else is really good. You get an excellent range of motion because everything's on a ball joint. So now you can actually rotate him in and get him holding up his pants. Like so. You know, he's going out to do some farming or whatnot. So you actually get a nice range of motion, which actually does allow for you to do an awkward thing, but it does solve the problem of everything bumping into place, where you can actually just bring his forearms out a little bit more. And it looks awkward, but at the same time it doesn't, because these are on an angle. So they kind of straighten out, and they look good. It does work, I will say that. It's not optimal, but it's not Optimus. I mean, whatever. Whatever you want to do, it's your toy. I'm not going to tell you what to do. So you do get, 360, 360, bendy, rotatey. And getting down to another gripe is his hands. They are very ugly. They are not 5mm ports. They are clips to hold his gun, which is held together by this terrifying thin piece of plastic. I'm not going to put it in his hand because it terrifies me. But basically his hand, if it were a real hand, would look like this. Yeah. Okay. Getting back to articulation. Legs can do a full 360. Knees can do a full 360 as well as a bendy. Ankles, full 360, as well as anything you might need for your pose. Head, getting out of the way of the light here. Head, up, straight, 360. I don't like twisting the ball joints because they tend to pop off on me. And the Decepticon symbol can look up. And the Decepticon symbol can look up as well as down. So that's nice. So, let's see here. Covered that, and that. I guess the next thing to cover is getting him into his armor mode. So setting him off to the side. And we just want to bring Hangnail back in his armor mode. And you're just basically going to start attaching everything. So this is where the instructions start confusing you. In the instructions, you're actually told to, well, I guess we got to start with him, actually, and just flip these up, which leads into the topic of my discussion. It tells you to clip onto these, onto these clips right here, which would lead you to clip like that. What you're going to want to do, actually, is this side for that side for that side. So coming up here, we're just going to click that into place. And once again, you get fragile looking clips here. Don't know how long this is going to last in the hands of a collector, let alone a child. So, good luck with that. So just, bring his leg like so. Clip. And now he can't see anything off to the side. And then you're going to, where is his instructions here? That's not helpful. Let's see here. Yes. Okay, so you're going to want to take the thighs like so, and you're going to want to click them onto place, like so. And then his head, make him yell at you, and then bust his neck for yelling at you. Is that right? Bust his neck the other way for yelling at you. And then, like that. And then this previously unused clip comes up and clips on the place right there. You can't see him because he's getting kind of tall. There we go. And the next bit of confusion comes into play with these arms. Now, in one panel, they're shown in his hand. And in the next panel, they're shown up here. So you're just going to want to go ahead, and I just want to go ahead and put them up here. Because you can hold them as a weapon. They have the bar that's necessary to do that. But why would you? He has a gun and this huge cannon. It's huge. Just give him a taste of his own medicine. Beautiful. I'm not going to put that in his hand. Because once again, it is very terrifying because you have thin plastic tabs. Plus he falls over. A lot. Because top heavy. So going ahead and stripping him down, we're going to get him ready for some size comparisons here. So we're just going to return him back to unarmored Robo-Bode. Robo-Bode? That's a new word, Robo-Bode. That is your word of the day. So you're just going to get locked down naked, unarmored. Straighten it out, and there we go. And for a size comparison, we will bring in unnamed secret clone 73, I think. And we'll just place him back there so you can get a general idea of how tiny he is. He is tiny. $20. Tiny. $20. $20. $10. $20. $10. Granted, he does look filled out more. I will grant him that. But he is freaking tiny compared to them. Yeah. Also, you'll notice no tumors. I mean, there's bags, but no tumors. I mean, if you already have a collection of these and you want more parts, these guys are going on sale. Target has the Scout class for $5. Toys R Us has the Scout class for $7. Voyager, I mean, the higher up price point is coming down. Optimus and Megatron are coming down. Predaking's coming down. Just start stockpiling those parts. Then get these when you've had your fill. These are not going to be very compatible with anything, really. Because the forearm's different, the leg armor's different. I mean, basically, you're just getting feet, head, hands. That's all you're going to be able to use with that. And I mean, basically, you could replace the torsos. But why would you? Because then you can't transform them properly. Well, at least in the arms. But, I mean, if you had to pick between this with Hangnail or any of the other Construct-Bots, I'd say go with the other Construct-Bots. He's cool, and if you're getting into Construct-Bots, it's a great place to jump on, because we're starting fresh, apparently. So, if you have a bunch of Construct-Bots, pick up the clearance ones. If you don't have any Construct-Bots and are interested, get to this one. Because, like I said, it is a simpler transformation. There's more articulation. It is an overall better toy, but when you compare it to his predecessor, it's not so great. Because there is a noticeable size difference. Parts aren't backwards compatible. Parts aren't forwards compatible. I mean, I'm sure someone will be able to do something with these parts and those parts and something and prove me wrong and laugh at me and spit on me in elementary school. What? I'm sorry, I had a flashback. But other than that, I mean, you could probably attach these wheels onto the legs and forearms. The Decepticon symbol could probably be attached to the forearms, leg armor. Other than that, you're getting your money's worth out of these guys more than this. Because you're getting a brick of a dinosaur with an awesome looking Scout class figure. And he doesn't come with any extra parts. So he's basically just a Scout class once you remove the dinosaur. And you're paying $20 for something you're only going to play with one half of. I mean, the dinosaur is a great display piece, but that's about it. You're not going to get any play value of him. He's basically just going to be displayed in your parts bin, because you're going to display him as armor and you're going to realize, hey, this kind of sucks. And you're either going to rebuild him as a dinosaur and put him on your Dinobot shelf, or it's going to go in your parts bin. You're going to try to figure out a way to incorporate him into that. So, guys, that is Mizuno with your exclusive first look at Dinobot Warriors, Lockdown, and Hangnail. Like I said, go ahead and pick up these guys while they're on clearance. Then focus on these. They get a solid, 6 out of 10 from me. So, I will catch you later.